girl's also asking, what are you doing? I can hear you moving about.
I'm on way, baby. I'm trying to look for a way out.
It's useless. I've tried pulling on those bars. Ryan, I can hear you again. Hear myself again.
Fucking fuck.
Oh, something's making
How about
noises.
now?
Hold up a sec, guys. Yes. Okay, cool. Google Hangouts was just like, hey, you still there? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, cool. And now we're better.
Did we get, like lockpicks and shit?
Alright.
We looted a bunch.
They probably took him.
Can I break the wood on the windows?
You can try. Strength check.
Is any of it freaking brittle?
You can, yeah, you're able to find what you feel is the brutal. Yeah, you pull that thing off. You put your foot up
Yay.
against it and go, poof, and then light floods in. It kind of blinds you for a second. But then you can see behind you's the girl, and she's kind of got a little bit of blood trickling down her cheek from like a small wound. And she's in this like blue dress, which is a little bit ripped up, and she's got her hands tied behind her back. And she's got a, what looks like a blind cloth. Yeah, a blind, what am I thinking of? A blindfold, there you go, blindfold over her eyes.
Okay, well, I take the blindfold down just so she can see shit.
He's like, oh, thank you. You found a way out then?
I found a window. I look out the window. What's out the window, Adam?
It's kind of like, you know the street that you were fighting on? So if you look at the,
Yeah.
if you're able to look at the map, the window is here. And you see a cobbled street, and basically the cobbled street is, if you're looking out the window, it's at your chin. So the window starts at the bottom of that.
Story or something?
No, it's a single-story house. You're just in the
Where's
basement.
internet coming out if we're underground?
And it's not very flat land.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
kind
so
of
it's like all hilly.
a little bit, yeah, and it's like the window of the basement. You know how some houses they have a window in the basement? Yeah.
I get it.
Alright.
Okay, window in the basement, and there's no one out there?
As far as you can see, no. It's dark as well.
Am I able to fit through the wood?
Not at the moment. It's like a single plank. So you could try and rip the other ones off, and you have more of a chance of ripping them off now because you've got more room, so you can keep giving it a go.
Yeah, I'll try to rip off another one.
Alright. Yep, the other one comes off.
How many are there? Is it just?
There
can I
are
fit through
4.
two?
There are 4. You will fit through 3. She will fit through 2. That one that you tried, you can give it another pull if you like.
Yeah, one more.
Hey, yeah, it comes clean off.
So her and I just say be quiet, like stay quiet, and I'll check first before you come out.
Alright.
Like see if there's any dudes on that side of the house, if I can sneak around the back of it in a way.
Alright, so did you try and... Because the window's shut at the moment.
Also, there's actually a glass window out front of that as well. What?
Yeah, there's a curtain, which you're able to just brush out the way, and then there's the glass...
Also, the wood's from the inside.
Yes. It's not like you're pulling off a side of the house. No, it's like they're boarded up, so it's dark down there.
Okay,
Yep.
so the window's easy open, there's no lock or anything on it?
No. You try to pull on it, and it doesn't quite budge. You try and give it a bit more force, and it's not. But it looks like, you know how some houses have that kind of cross shape? You know how they have, like, the squares, and they have, like, those metal beams in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's breakable, but you know it will make noise.
So it's not hinged or anything?
Not at all.
Fuck. What to do? Give me a sec, lady.
It's okay. Alright, we go back upstairs. Ryan, you're trying to talk to Michael.
Yeah. Hey, Michael, see you staring at me and my pal over there, and you either want to fuck us or you want to fight us. And either way,
I would
we're gonna
fight you.
bleed. Ready to bleed?
Should we fight? Did you want to?
Yeah, sure. You want to do fisticuffs?
Let's do fisticuffs.
First one
We're gonna
to kill
we're gonna
blood
put down a wager.
Gun car!
Huh?
Are we gonna put down a wager?
Sure. Gold piece.
Gold piece it is. He puts it down on the table. He takes off his shirt. You realize that this guy's got like a strength of 18. Like you see his ripped. He takes off his shirt, and then you take off yours, and it's kind of like a little bit of tubbiness, and a little bit, you know, you know. It's just, and he's like, "All right, first one to bleed wins. Loses, sorry." First one to bleed loses. You know that Ryan, just so you know, it's basically till knockout, so it's 0, but it's only temporary HP. So if you do get reduced to 0, it will take you about an hour, and you'll be back to full HP. Just 50 cups. So,
I reckon.
all right, roll for initiative, Ryan. So it's a D10.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I think
D10.
that fight starting and wager on the other guy.
All right.
Start cheering as loud as you can. 5.
Probably like 15 copper.
All right, you go first. I
Alright.
need a D20 plus your strength. Both of you have an AC of 10. So if you get above 10, you hit him.
Hit him.
What's my strength?
I guess if that skill's not in unarmed, then
Yeah, you don't. If you get knocked out in unarmed, you can't go beyond 0 in unarmed. You get knocked out, and then it's temporary HP. It's kind of like when
I'm
you
saying
fight.
if he had a points in unarmed, he'd have a bonus to armor class.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't. No, he seems like a lad he has a two-handed club, so you presume that's
My
what he
strength
uses.
is
Actually, no,
all
sorry, he
percent.
uses a two-handed axe. That's what he's been holding.
17.
17. That is a hit. Roll your damage.
What's the damage?
1d4 plus your strength.
Oh,
4.
Beauty. He takes 4 damage. Hey, you seem to have hit him hard, but now it's his turn.
Yay.
he's gonna fist you good.
22. That's a hit against you.
Damn.
Give him the code.
And he's got like +4.
Ryan, you take 6 damage. All right.
Oh,
Roll for initiative. I'm gonna roll it on there because it's funner.
7.
7. 1. He goes first.
Fuck.
He hits you. Hits you for 7.
Alright, I'm down.
You don't see this. All you see is his fist come towards you, and you black out. After that,
So,
he's
how much
laughing.
cheering and noise was there?
There was like a little bit of like laughter, and then when you get knocked down, you just hear everyone going ah ha ha laughing. I forgot to mention this before. He is a half orc.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, sorry, he is a half orc. But yeah,
Oh, you told us that when we first met him.
No,
Yeah.
that was the bartender guy.
Didn't we meet Michael once already?
no, you haven't
No,
met
we-
Michael before this, but he is a half
We
orc.
met him
Also the
Oh,
leader's
okay.
the leader's also a half orc, and so's the guy who's playing dice with them. So 3 of them are half orcs. But yeah, so you're knocked out on the ground.
My 15 copper wager.
Pardon? Anyone? The leader did,
Did
but he
anybody-
betted on the same guy, so that everyone but Ryan betted on the other guy. Even though Ryan, you didn't
Yep.
do too badly, you actually knocked him down to 9 HP. I mean, that's 6. I was like, oh, he might have it. No, he doesn't have a chance.
so how
So, he wasn't drunk or anything?
No, he was sober.
Oh, shit.
And he's kind of laughing. He's like, I like that dwarf. He's funny. And everyone just leaves you like knocked out on the floor. By the way, you come to in about 5 minutes time, and you're kind of sitting there. He's kind of laughing with you, and you kind of have a chat. You learn that he grew up as just talking to him. He grew up as a farm boy. He didn't have much for it. He killed a man when he was 12 for the first time, and that's defending his farm. He then, because his farm was dead, he had to come over to the slums. His parents died, so he got taken in by the Smiley Gang. They had a disagreement, so then he started his own gang with the leader, who's called Jeremiah. He himself is called Michael. You also know that the small time gang, they've only been around for like a year or so. Most of their followers are cool. It's kind of low. They're a little bit on the downside, but at the moment, because of their 4 friends died because of the guy downstairs, he tells you some of the things that they're actually planning to do to that guy. And to you, like, it's quite painful from what you hear. Like, lots of things getting cut off, lots of things that he may use and may want to use in the future getting cut off and put in places where they wouldn't usually put, kind of thing. He's talking about how he's gonna put a spoon up his backside and like claw out his eye with it, stuff like that. That kind of stuff. And he's kind of laughing and giggling and kind of coming up with new ways to do stuff to him. Ryan, Reese, you don't hear any of this from downstairs. And yeah, you
Do I
learned that
hear
about
any
him.
of the fight?
You hear a thud and a group of cheering, but that's about it. And the girl says, "Oh, it's probably them fighting again. It's probably them fighting again." But yeah, Ryan. About
Broken the window during that
But
fight.
yeah, half an hour passes, which is the point where Reese has finally got that last one off, and he's looking at the bars, and you're like halfway HP. You're halfway to recovering.
I thought it was temporary HP.
Yeah, it is, but it still recovers. It recovers faster. Like it's actually recovering. You're at half HP at the moment, because you've been waiting for half an hour. In another half an hour's time, you'll be at full. It's only
What
temporary.
about no? Because Reese broken the window during the commotion upstairs.
He wouldn't have.
You should have.
He had
No,
only.
would they have heard it if I broke it, kind of thing?
You don't know. You haven't broken it yet. You didn't tell me you were breaking it, and we're all up to like the same point now.
Because that was on their turn, kind
Yeah.
of thing. So what I'm doing while they were fighting.
No, they were doing this while you were pulling off the things and exploring the room. This happened.
Okay.
We're now at the same point. So he's now at half HP after half an hour after the fight, because the
And
fight
I
pretty
just-
much happened straight away. Richard's just finished his last game with dice, so they're about to start again after he had the money exchanged. And Reese has just pulled off the bars downstairs. So that's where we're at the moment. Okay, so this is the next round, if you could say, the next half an hour. What's happening? So Reese, let's go straight to you. What are you doing?
Jess, how fast do you think you can run? Are you injured at all?
I'm not that. I mean, I'm in the dress, but I guess I can hitch it up and try and run. I'm not wearing shoes, so if I land on anything, it's gonna hurt.
It's only one story. It's okay.
What do you
It's
mean?
no
We're on the same level as the
story,
ground.
one
We don't
level.
have to
It's
jump.
up. The ground level is up.
So okay, hold up. Let's see if I can. I'll go back
Because
to
if
the.
I'm in the basement, and that is ground level, but you said there's a window, so that is ground level.
Yeah, I'll draw it on the first map and I'll bring it over. So So.
So is it kind of like just a little window that's poking out just above the ground?
Yeah, kind of. Hold up. I'm drawing it
Regular
now.
window.
I'm drawing it now. Um.
Probably need these fucking-
All right, it's a very badly drawn window, but it's like you're facing it. Okay, it may not make
Wait,
sense.
Are you doing it on your camera?
There you go.
Are you showing it to me on your camera?
Yeah.
Because we haven't got your.
No, I'm not. It's on the map. That makes
Ah.
sense. So you've got the
What?
crossbar. You've got the crossbar there.
Oh, that's the ground just there.
Yeah, this is the ground here. That's the ground. This is the
Oh, so it's
road.
like right on
This is
one
the
side, have to lift
yeah.
her up.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
this is the ledge which comes up to about your chest. Okay.
Okay, sweet.
And now we do this.
So you'll be able to climb up. You won't need to fall or anything.
So okay, yeah. Just the running I might have difficulty with, just because I'm not wearing any shoes. And if you break the glass as well, but we'll see how we go. Okay.
How,
All right.
how about I go out first? I'll bring you up, kind of thing. When we're ready to do it. Do you know where to go up? Like from here? Do you know how to get back to the city? Or like?
Yeah. I
whatever
know.
it is?
I remembered, because I remember where I came, because they only blindfolded me when I entered. They're a little bit simple, these men, but I know how to get home from here.
Yep. I was thinking
That's
that.
good. That's good. Do you know
Alright.
any ways you could go without if they do give chase? Do you know anywhere where we could possibly lose them if they do give chase?
I'm sure we could improvise. I mean, it's
Is
the
it far away
slums. We
you
can get out of it. I also might ask if you could untie me so I can actually run.
I like you tied up. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, you untie her.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Tell me when are you gonna smash the window now?
Yeah. Do I have like a stealth check kind of thing?
You get to do 2 checks. One of them is if you can smash it. Second one is if you make noise. So first one is the athletics check to see if you can smash it. A strength check.
That's-
It's just your strength. So plus 2. Plus 2.
Can I do some more gambling before he
Yeah, go
we
for
have
it.
to run after him?
Oh, sure, go for it. Do 3 more rolls, and I'll do 3 more rolls as well.
16.
Cool, hold up. 16, you smash it open. Give me 1 sec, I'll do these quick rolls. 3d6. Wow, yeah, the boss beats you again, and he's laughing.
I got you.
One more turn. How much are you spending each time, so you remember it? Because currently there's
silver.
Currently there's 5 silver in, and that you just lost 5 silver.
We've upped our bets, have we? It was
Yep.
only 1 silver last time.
Because the boss is winning, so he's putting more down. He's saying, "Look,
Right.
I want to put down a gold," and the guy's like, "I'll wager 1 gold, but that's as much as I can go." So this is the last one he said. So boss puts his dice down. The lad puts his dice
Yeah.
down. And he says, "Fuck," and he's like, "Laddie, you gonna go?" And he asks you. And he takes the gold, and he's like, "Lads, it's been a pleasure." And he gets up and goes to the bar. All right, Richard, Reese, can I have that stealth?
What's the stealth check? No, wait, what's the numbers?
It's
So
It's
you said
D20
you
plus his stealth.
Well, stealth is one of my skills things. Something like that.
You will have to hit very high because it's not you trying to be sneaky. You can be sneaky about how you do it, but the smash is a smash. Like, I have to see if they get alarmed by the smash.
So what's stealth? It's just a skill I got. Like,
It's a
or do I
D5. It's D20 plus 4 plus 5 because you're trained in it, so you get an extra 5.
have- oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's smash, but it's a huge smash as it goes through. I have to roll to see if these guys hear it. Yes, everyone upstairs hears the smash. By the way, everyone hears it, and they're like, "What was that? Did that come from downstairs?" That was like literally as the guy got up. So he runs over and grabs the quilt and moves it over to try and have a look. Mikhail gets up and he
I
comes
come
to have a
over.
look. Okay, you
And
come
lean in
over.
as well. And
Yeah,
probably
while they're
say
doing that,
This guy's about
I'm
here.
getting out.
something along the lines of,
I'm
Was
getting out
there
the
a-
window and trying to move some of the glass.
was
So
there another
she
way
doesn't
out
get anyone else.
down there?
All right, hold up. Let's go one at a time. Reese, Richard, you put yourself where you think you are.
Yeah, I'm taking glass so she doesn't fucking fuck her feet up.
That's
Yeah,
you and
look.
okay. We're gonna use the girl there with the sword and shield as the person.
So and then we
as
just haul ass.
you do.
Well,
Alright.
yeah, she knows where she's going, so we're just hauling
She
ass.
leads you and she starts running this way. You also notice that the 2 men outside are shouting at you to stop, and they give chase. The guys inside, you don't hear the stop outside, but they're looking in the trapdoor.
So who are we going from now?
Before they open the trapdoor, I asked, there wasn't another way out down there, was there?
We had windows, but we boarded them up. You two, quick, jump outside and see if you can stop them. He's pointing to you two, by the way.
Sweet.
Alright.
Scream something like, "We'll get them!"
Alright, yeah, you two come
Don't
outside.
worry about us, boss. We'll take them out good.
Alright, yeah, you guys turn around and you see a girl and Reese running down the thing, getting chased by the two guys that were behind the walls, by the doors as you came in.
I run after them.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, you give chase. Alright, Reese, I need I need an athletics check from you. And I'll do it for the girl. Yeah, the girl's doing fine, she's running.
Oh, it was
20 plus 2.
Hey! Yeah, you're running ahead of the girl, like you're full sprinting ahead of the girl. And the girl's like, I thought you were following me. And then you kind of duck down, but you're able to keep at her pace. The guy behind you, he's slowing down a little bit. He seems a little bit huffed and puffed. And the guy behind
Also, the
him,
two dudes are still chasing.
yeah, one of the guys are right on your tail, like right behind you. Richard and Ryan. Ryan, you're going to be naturally slower, so let's see if you can keep up with just being slightly slower. You actually, depending on your role, you might be able to catch up to the guy who's huffed and puffed.
Was I adding strength or constitution?
It's an
Right, roll, by the
athletics
way.
check. Athletics.
I've got athletics.
Yep, so add 5 to it.
Hooray. So that's just +5. I don't get a
13.
skill
Oh,
with that.
and plus your strength. Is that plus
Plus
your strength, Ryan?
Yeah,
yep.
he's got-
Richard, you got past the guy who's huffing and puffing, and you're kind of just behind the other guy who's chasing them. Ryan, you're neck and neck with the guy who's huffing and puffing. And you're running down the street.
Hmm.
Do
Can
you
I
want
trip
to?
him up?
You can try. It's an attack roll, so D20 plus your strength. So plus,
And
what
the
are
other
you
sheet.
just trying to trip him up next to you?
Yeah.
I reckon you can do it surreptitiously.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give you a
just
plus
fall
2.
over
I'm
in-
gonna give you a plus
Just fall
2.
over in front of him.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall over in front of him and make it look like I tripped over and accidentally
All
did
right,
it too.
D20 plus 4. All right, let's do an acrobatics check to see if this guy can
Hey,
jump
shut
over.
up, shush. What?
Nat, he cannot jump. Acrobatics check. He sees you fall down in front of you, and he trips up and smacks his face on the ground. And falls down. He's like, "Oh, you fucking idiot!" and just starts swearing at you on the ground. You guys are in a pile on the ground. All right, Richard, are you gonna do anything to the guy next to you?
Nah, I'm just gonna keep running for this round.
All right, Reese,
It's a bit
you see an
suspicious
alley.
to fall over as well.
You see an alleyway to your right, which you can run up, but it's like single file. Or you can go down the busy street that's to the left. It kind of leads more towards the market you were at before.
Alleyway, girl goes first.
All right, girl goes first down the alleyway. She's gonna make her roll. She's struggling to get through, so she's slowing down. She's like struggling through, and she's like, and she's been trying very because she's not wearing shoes. Because she's not wearing shoes, she's trying really hard not to step on anything, so she's gone a bit slower. Reese, can I have your roll? And then I'll roll the guy who's behind you.
Plus 4.
That was mine.
Oh, plus 2, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you're able to stay behind her. You're right on her tail. You're like, come on, move. The other guy, he's coming to the alleyway. He's trying to run through, but because he's a half orc, he's a little bit bigger, so he's getting
So is
through,
he at
but
the end of the alleyway?
he's getting hit by the corners and stuff. Yeah, you both make it out of the alleyway. He's still going. He's like 2/3 of the way through. Richard, I need your roll now to see how far you get.
Shoot the fuck up.
Athletics again.
Yep. Yeah, you're right behind the half orc who's chasing them. Like right behind them. But he's struggling to get through because he's so big and there's so many big things in the alleyway, whereas you're able to nimbly slip through them. But you have to take it slower because he's not going so fast. Ryan, you're on the ground with the other guard and he's swearing at you and he gets up and starts running. Actually, no, he can't.
Sorry,
Actually,
Matt. Yeah,
he
what?
starts running. He goes around a corner. He's looking left and right. He's like, I can't see him at all. Did you see where they went?
No.
Fuck, I'll go back and tell boss. You hang around here, just in case. And he
I'm gonna
runs
go
back.
look for him.
Okay, he runs back. Let's go to Reese. Reese, what are you doing? You've exited the thing and you're starting running down the street with the girl. The girl keeps running.
Oh, I'm gonna turn back and shoot the orc. Oh,
Do you
no,
have-
I've got no, I've got
you haven't got any
Never
weapons
mind,
on
yeah,
you?
keep running.
Alright, you keep running.
Yeah,
The
keep
orc
running.
comes out from around the corner and he spots you. He's like looking around. You can notice you're kind of looking behind. And they go, oh shit, when he points his finger to them. Richard, you're out and you're kind of looking around and then you hear him shout, there they are! And he starts running and you are still with him.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Yep, you
Not a
both
great
start running that direction. You notice they're at the end of the street and then they turn around the corner. As you come around that corner, let me see. Yeah, the orc's staring around. He's like, where did they go? I can't see them at all. They've disappeared. Do you want to do a perception check to see if you can see them?
Don't tell him you can see me.
No, you can.
So I don't. I do
I
have
think we're
perception.
good off.
So that
You should
That's
point in some random
8.
direction. Like, there they are.
Oh, there.
Yep,
Oh,
you can
this way.
spot them as they're running around the corner. You can see them just ducking behind a corner. This is like a T section, so they went left and they went left, so you're facing left and you saw them.
I point in a random direction and say, "Is that them?"
Bluff check.
rather
Bluff check.
half-heartedly.
I want a bluff check, which is charisma check, which is what is it? This thingy mabob. Where's it gone? Deception. He's like,
Oh my.
he turns around and says, "Are you fucking stupid? That's obviously an old man. That looks nothing like them." And he's
No,
like,
this is
What I was pointing at.
"Do you know how
the-
we need to find them? Look,
I guess
I'll
not.
look. I'll go this way.
It's
left
a
side.
random direction, so I have no idea where I was pointing.
And you head. We'll split up and have a look around. It's like, is there any way you're
Yep.
gonna go? I'll take.
Uh,
You know what? I know the right side better. I'll go right.
Yep.
Is that
All
the
right.
way I
Make sure
went?
you
I go
Make sure you check the alleyways.
Which way
Yeah.
did I go? Right or left?
You went left.
I'll go straight. Complete different direction.
All right. You go through an alleyway that's straight ahead. Reese, you notice that there's no one following you. You can't see Richard or anyone who's following you, chasing you.
Sweet. Slow the fuck down, Jess.
Okay.
Fuck!
Okay. Where are we going?
Ugh.
Okay.
Are you hurt? How are your feet?
I'm fine. Well, I'm in that alleyway. I got a bit confused, but we really should start going. We can walk from here, but she kind of grabs your hand. She says, "We should go."
Just say that. Say that. Say that.
Maybe I should take your blindfold off now.
No, I took that off when you untied me, but thanks for the thought. All right. She leads
How
you.
far do you reckon we are now?
It takes you about an hour, but she leads you back to her dad's house.
Okay, sweet, no dramas.
And you walk in there with her, and the door's locked because
Wait,
it's
and
like
while-
8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, while I was saying I'll look around for him, I actually just headed off back to the JJ's bits and bobs.
All right, so you headed that direction. Richard. Ryan. Yeah, you can make your way back. You know the area a little bit better than before. Richard, what are you up to? Off your chasing, do you try and go back to anywhere in particular, or are you just looking around for them?
Given I saw them, I know which way they did go, and since they went a different way,
Okay. You're gonna
I
try and
decide if I want to meet up with them or head back to the hideout, because they sound like they have fun plans. I'll just head back to the store.
Okay, you head to the store. All right, Reese, when you go through the doors, because he knocks on the door frantically and he comes downstairs, he's like, yes, yes. And as soon as he sees his daughter's face, he's like, Jess! She's like, Dad, and they have this cute cuddle and it's lovely and awesome. He's kissing all over his head. It's like, thank God you're okay. I thought the worst for you. Thank you so much. And he comes over and gives you this huge hug that you've never. It's kind of like a bear hug, slightly tight, but it's like got the warmth of a father behind it. Yeah. He says, I mean, do you need anything from me for the guild? To say that you did this, or thank you so much, by the way.
Perhaps a
Never.
trinket of your domain.
Sure. And he runs around and he says, here, and he hands you a note which has, it's kind of like a receipt looking thing. And he's like, look, this is a receipt of how
like
much.
That kind of house mark on it or something.
Pardon?
Like with their mark on it, kind of.
Yeah,
thing,
it's kind of like like it's basically he's written a note with like a signature and it says that should be enough for the guild. That's all they told me I needed to get for you. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you so much.
No
Come in
worries,
here
good sir.
anytime and I'll give you at least a 20% discount.
No worries.
Thank you. And he quickly
Yes,
locks the
you
door
agree.
and starts asking her questions about stuff, and you kind of let yourself out. Where'd you go from there, Reese?
Straight back to the guild, baby.
Why don't you wait for us